had to choose between a fireman and a police officer, which one?
The two is also bad of them are bad. I mean, police officer, I might choose that, but also the stuff the police officer have experienced kind of scares me a bit. But if it's worth it, then I guess that's worth it.
Okay, perfect. And tell me, if you had to choose between a dentist and a surgeon, which one?
Dentist.
Okay, yes. And why a dentist?
I mean, I think it's much more likely better rather than, if you make one mistake, probably any type of, well, anyone who make a small mistake on their big job will just make everything fall down. So being a surgeon and you did one wrong, I don't think you'll make the whole thing.
Okay, perfect. That's well said. And now, Jenny, if you had to choose between a anthropologist and a zookeeper, which one and why?
A zookeeper,
Ah,
I mean, we can take care of good animals, but also scary ones. But if we know enough about how they act and how they calm down at one place or another, then I think we can go for it.
okay, perfect. And tell me, Jenny, and which types of animals do you prefer? Would you prefer working with?
I mean, a capybara is much more, chill.
Sorry, could you repeat that again?
A capybara.
A capybara, yes. Do you know there are a lot of capybaras in the USA?
Yeah,
Ah, and have you ever been to the USA?
no, but I did see some picture. But I don't know what the work of it when just working with the capybaras.
Okay. So, Jenny, I will be visiting the USA.
Okay.
Okay. So, Jenny, today we're going to continue with the exam we did last time. Okay. So, there we go. Let me just quickly do this one. Sorry. Just give me 1 second. Okay. The reading and writing skill. Okie dokie. This one now. Okay, for each question, once again, you know how we do this one. So now we are leveling it up. So it's going to be a little bit more difficult. But Jenny, you got this. You can do it. Okay. So can you read that and then tell me the correct answer?
Um, Hockey team no hockey practice today because school is too wet and the sport hall is for badminton practice.
No hockey practice today because school is too wet and the sports hall is booked for badminton practice. What does that mean?
So a hockey practice today now has to take place indoor
Okay. But they say no hockey practice.
because school field is wet. So the sport hall is booked for. Uh, so
Are they canceling it or not?
I mean, they say the reason is that the field is too wet. They didn't say that they will completely cancel. Well, I mean, only C has a chance. I guess C.
C. There we go. I agree with you. Okay, next one.
Jacob, the library doesn't have any copy of the geography book I need for the homework project. I guess I'll have to buy it. Can you let me know where you bought yours? Alex.
Hmm.
B.
B, to find out how to get its own copy of the book. Okay, perfect. Number 3.
Microwave popcorn. Please spell correct. Wait. Please spell correct side up. In microwave, on full power. Cook on full power 4 minutes. Leave 2 minutes before serving.
Guys, they place batter set up in microwave, cook on full power for 4 minutes. Oh, this is the have you ever had microwave popcorn?
No. A.
Which one? A. Okay. Next one.
Fan club members. As we've lost several members recently, we cannot think about how we can increase membership and then discuss at the next monthly meeting. Kelly Film Club Secretary.
Secretary, cup secretary. Yes.
B.
B. So, what ideas people have for attracting new members of the club? Okay, great. Number 5.
Ali arrived in Australia yesterday. The flight took absolutely ages, but we've been out today and visited an Australian wildlife park. Can't wait to see kangaroo in the wild. I'll send you some photos. A.
B. Peter's flight. Peter's
No,
flight to which one?
I think it's B. Wait, I think it's A.
Hey, Peter has spent some of the day watching wild kangaroos in the countryside. Okay, perfect. Moving on to the next part, part 2. Okay, so I'm going to quickly shift this. There we go. Okay, the young people below all want to go on holiday with their family. There are descriptions of 8 holiday companies offering holidays for families with teenagers. Decide which holiday company would be the most suitable for the people below. So we have Marco. Okay, so first let's read all of these type of holidays, and then you are going to match it with the students. So
Hi-
A.
Highland Holidays visit Scotland capital and enjoy its culture, including world-famous museums and galleries. Staying at a hotel apartment in the heart of the city, then continue the trip by coach through little-known towns and villages and learn about the country past, staying at different traditional accommodations each night.
So what is A about?
Is about visiting a Highland holiday in Scotland capitals and enjoys its cultures and museum galleries. A
Yes.
hotel.
Yes, and it going through the villages and the pass through the countryside. Yes, well done. What about B?
We would we would travel. This is great trip for family who love exploring one place together. The condition can sometimes get difficult as guests go off road into the extreme heat of jungle. but it's worth it when you discover monkeys, rare frogs, and brightly colored birds. There are also chances to canoe in fast-flowing rivers and
Surfing.
go surfing.
Yes. So what is B about?
Eh, We will travel for a great trip for family who love exploring wild places together.
Okay, and it's all about so they like so B is also about the canoeing and going surfing. Okay, so bear that in mind. What about C?
Discovering travel, take your cameras and good hiking boots, but pack light as this tour of Iceland move on each night. There aren't many museums to visit there, but the scenery is dramatic. The summer season is quite short compared to the other places, so it gets busy at some sites.
Okay, so what is C about?
Uh, take just take cameras and good hiding boots, I guess, and it pack light to top Iceland move on each night.
Yeah, so this is an Iceland, so you got to be prepared. You got to wear boots and all of that. But it's the scenery is quite nice, but it doesn't have museums. Okay, what about place number D?
Asia trips. This cabin trip is perfect for those who want to enjoy African animals in the wild. There's lions, rhino, elephant, giraffe. The state intent is Dosha National Parks, but assistants do everything for them, including cooking free delicious meal every a day. Yeah.
Ah, so what holiday company is D about?
It's about people who like it to enjoy African animals in the
And
wild
camping.
and
Yay,
camping together. Yeah, yeah.
absolutely, well done. And then we have E. Which one is that? Can you read that for us?
Jackson Holiday booking an apartment in a downtown location is cheaper than you might think, and is the perfect way to meet the most of lively cities that never go to sleep. Cultural attraction like museum and galleries, a huge variety of cheap places to get dinner and fantastic shopping are all within minutes of your door.
Ah, so what is E about? What description of holiday companies is that offering?
Um, it's just Jackson Holiday booking an apartment in the downtown location, and it's cheaper and it's the perfect way to most of cities that never go to sleep.
Yeah, so it's a lot cheaper, but it's in the city. Okay, so there are also museums and places that you can visit. What about F?
Island holidays is great place to spend your holiday. If you love surfing or swimming in the sea, there are views of the Welsh Mountains and the five-star hotel, which has an award-winning restaurant and an entertainment program for all the family. There are also choice of several excellent places to eat nearby.
Uh-huh. So what is F about?
It's just an island holiday, and it's for people who love surfing or swimming in the sea. And there's a views of Welsh Mountains in fact from the five-star hotel.
Ah, so there's a five-star hotel here involved. Okay, so one of the prestigious hotels. And then next one, G.
Family trip this holiday start in a mountain with amazing view of icy lakes and snow-covered peaks. A camera is essential on the trip, but for younger or more adventurous guests, there's snowboarding, snowshoes, walking, and skiing. Guests are then transferred by luxurious trains to the lively city of Vancouver, and they stay at the finest hotel in town.
Okay, so what is G about?
It's about this family trip holiday start in the mountain with amazing views of icy lake and snow-covered peaks, and it's for people who love to snowboard, snowshoe,
Hmm?
walking, and skiing.
Yes. And would you love snowboard? So, Jenny, would you love to snowboard?
No.
Okay. And then let's have a look at H, the last one.
Four-step travel is luxury camping holiday in the middle of the peaceful Irish countryside is perfect for those who want comfortable beds and a proper cooker who to make meals on the site next to a lake where daily or weekly water skiing and sailing lessons can be booked.
So what is H about?
There was a site for those who want a comfortable bed and a proper cooker to make meals.
It says luxury camping. Okay, so we read about the previous one that was also camping, but yeah, this one is more luxurious. Now we're gonna match those type of holiday companies, okay, offerings to the families with the teenagers. Can you read for us, Marco?
Marco wants to go on holiday with his parents and younger sisters to somewhere really busy. They want to watch just a place to eat and don't stay in a hotel.
So they don't want to stay in a hotel, but they want the cheap watches of places to eat and don't want to stay in a hotel. Okay, but they want something busy.
Busy.
Ah,
E.
okay. Because this one never goes to sleep. Okay. What about Catherine?
Catherine and her parents love doing water sport on holiday, but they don't want to visit the area. They've always stayed in the hotel before, but now want something a bit different. So go down.
So which one? Okay, must I go down?
Is it F?
Which one?
Is it F? Water sport?
Um, which one is that?
Is F.
So from okay, so let's start. Is it A,
No.
B,
No.
C,
No.
D,
No.
E,
No.
F?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, that was good. And then the next one, Shunsuke.
Shinsuke and his family are looking for a touring holiday that stop at many places, but they enjoy art and history, but don't like visiting busy attractions all the time.
They don't like busy, but they like art and they like history. Okay, I'm going to start with A again. A.
So, hotel, apartment in the city, then consume trip, then known towns and villages to learn about the country past, staying at different traditional accommodation each night. So, touring holiday that stop at many places, enjoying art and history, but don't like visiting busy attraction all the time. So it's holidays and culture where world famous museum and galleries, staying hotel, apartment, hot cities. So a touring holiday. So is it A?
Do you want to do it? So you says A.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And then Arjun.
Arjun and his father and want a holiday where they can stay in two different places. Arjun enjoy outdoor activities while his dad likes photographing in landscape.
Mm-hmm. So we know it's not A, not B. Okay, what about C?
Maybe it's C.
What about D?
Is enjoy African animals. But I think it's C.
Okay, C, perfect. Okay, what about Amy?
Amy and her family enjoy active holiday that involve lots of challenge. They also like to see wildlife and they don't mind going somewhere hot. So somewhere, well, sure, I guess. I mean, if they go down,
C. Okay, perfect. Well done, Jenny. Now moving on to the next one. Okay, so 5 sentences have been removed from the text. For each question, choose the correct answer. There are 3 extra sentences which we do not need to use. Okay? So what I'm going to do is, Jenny, I'm going to read it for you. So A, this new captain was extremely unpopular and fights became common. Okay? B, he also collected wild fruit and vegetables to eat. C, Alexander regretted his decision to leave the island. And then D, the sailors had little to eat and suffered many illnesses. E, the two of them had nothing in common. F, to support his argument, he pointed out all the repairs it needed. G, his family never stopped worrying about him. And H, to avoid being punished, he decided to run away. So let's have a look at Alexander Selkirk, the real Robinson Crusoe. So Alexander Selkirk was a sailor who had many adventures, including living alone on an island in the South Pacific Ocean. Okay, so can you read for us further, Jenny? Many people.
Many people believe in Nova Cod. Robinson Crusoe was based on Alexander Life.
Okay, Jenny, just sorry, hold on. Would you like me to read it rather?
Yeah.
Okay, not a problem. I'm going to read it for you. Okay, so let's start again. Alexander Selkirk was a sailor who had many adventures, including living alone on an island in the South Pacific Ocean. Many people believe the novel called Robinson Crusoe was based on Alexander's life. Alexander Selkirk's real family name was Selkirk. He was born in a Scottish fishing village in 1676 and was known throughout the village for his bad behavior. After getting into a fight with his brothers, he was told to appear before court of law. Okay? Changing his surname to Selkirk, he left Scotland to take part in an expedition to South America. So which one would you say are we going to put in here?
H.
Which one? H.
Yeah.
Ah, that's a good one. Okay. He left Scotland to take part in an expedition to South America. However, this wasn't an ordinary trip at all. Alexander had joined a pirate ship. Life on board the ship was tougher than 19-year-old Alexander had imagined. Da-da-da. This led to anger and disagreements among the crew.
Go down.
Which one?
E.
E, the two of them had nothing in common, or C?
C.
Okay, let's put C there for now. Okay. So this led to anger disagreements among the crew. Okay. And we made the situation worse was that the ship's captain, Charles Pickering, became ill with a fever and officer called Thomas struggling to control of the ship. Okay. So what both Thomas Trading and Alexander Selkirk were young, proud, and had strong characters.
Go down.
Right?
E.
E.
Yeah.
Right? So the dislike of each other decreased while the ship stopped at the unknown island in the South Pacific. When it was time for the ship to continue its journey, Alexander refused to go, insisting the ship wasn't safe. Okay? He was sure the rest of the crew would agree with him and not with the captain, but he was wrong. So what happened there?
Go down. G.
G. Okay. So Alexander was convinced it was dangerous to stay on the ship, so he demanded that they leave him on the island. Unfortunately for him, the ship sailed off and left him alone there with hardly any food. Alexander had to live all by himself until he was rescued 4 years later by another passing ship. During this time on the island, he hunted for lobster and other shellfish. He kept himself busy building fires and a hut to live in. Okay, so which one are we going to put in here?
So up.
Which one?
So up. B.
B, collected vegetables and okay, perfect. Well done. And then Alexander was finally rescued and he learned that Thomas Travis' ship had been unsafe and had sunk. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now, so what we're going to do is, Jenny, we are going to stop here today, okay? But for homework, the Golden Gate Bridge, okay? So I'm going to send you this, okay? And then I'm going to show you the drop down, and then you need to write the correct answer for number 21 to 26. So this is the only homework you are going to do, okay? So tell me, Jenny, did you enjoy today's session?
I don't know.
Okay. I know you don't feel really well right now, but you know what? You're going to get better and you're going to feel better. So Sunday, we're going to continue, okay? And so you're only going to read this, okay? And then I will show you the answers. You must choose the answers on the sheet and then you can submit it to me. So Jenny, okay, have a great